The Krell Dominion prided themselves on their ability to break every species they conquered. In their long history of war, no prisoner had ever survived their conditioning chambers. Pain, they believed, was the universal truth. Pain revealed the limits of flesh. Pain taught obedience. When they dragged the captured human girl into the chamber, they expected nothing different. She was young, barely 20 by her kind's reckoning, and bound in restraints of black alloy that could hold the strongest of predators. The alien technicians sneered as the commander ordered the session to begin. Electric lashes cracked through the air. Needles of searing plasma drove into her nerves. Her voice broke the silence not with pleas, but with laughter, thin, defiant, mocking. The Krell shifted uneasily. Victims usually begged within seconds. She spat blood and grinned, whispering words in her guttural human tongue they could not translate, but instinct told them it was an insult. 37 minutes later, her body went limp. The monitors confirmed cardiac arrest. Life functions terminated. The commander smirked. So much for human resilience. Another fragile species. The body was discarded in a containment cell, meant for disposal later. Guards left, certain she was nothing more than cooling flesh. But 37 minutes after death, something stirred. Her lungs convulsed. A sharp gasp echoed through the silent chamber. Her heart restarted with a jolt that shook the sensors. The corpse sat upright. Eyes once glazed in death now burned with something far more terrifying, purpose. The Krell technician monitoring the feed shrieked in disbelief. Impossible! She is dead. She was dead. The girl flexed her hands, tearing the restraints as if they were paper. Her wounds, still fresh, leaked crimson, but the agony no longer slowed her. Instead, it seemed to drive her forward, like fuel poured onto fire. When the guards rushed in, they were met not by a broken prisoner but by a predator reborn. She moved with the reckless speed of someone who had already crossed the threshold of death and no longer feared it. Blades meant to pierce her flesh found only air. Claws that struck her ribs earned shattered bones in return. The commander roared, "Contain her!" But how do you contain what refuses to stay dead? Word spread quickly through the station. A human who resurrected after death, it was unheard of. Whispers became fear. Fear turned into panic. Some swore they saw shadows move with her, as if death itself lingered at her side. The girl fought her way to the central control hub, leaving chaos in her wake. Each corridor became a testament to human defiance. Alien soldiers sprawled broken, alarms blaring, the unshakable rhythm of her footsteps echoing louder than any war drum. When she finally stood before the commander again, he demanded answers. "What are you?" Her voice was hoarse, torn by screams and blood, but steady. "I'm human. We don't break. We don't bow. We come back." With that, she lunged, and the Dominion learned the difference between power and terror. Power is what you hold. Terror is when your enemy refuses to stay buried. The Krell had conquered dozens of worlds, extinguished countless civilizations, but in that moment, they understood why humanity's reputation was whispered across the stars with caution. Death, the great equalizer, was supposed to be the one truth no species could deny. Yet here stood a girl who shattered it, who clawed her way back from the void not out of science, not out of technology, but out of sheer will. When the human fleet finally arrived weeks later to recover their missing people, they found the Krell station derelict. No resistance, no survivors. Only walls scorched with the desperate marks of those who had tried, and failed, to stop one girl who had already died once and refused to stay down. From that day forward, the galaxy remembered a new warning. Do not kill a human. You may only make them angrier.